With AI automation and all these fancy new technologies, partner, it is now easier than ever to create a high converting product page that makes thousands every single day. And to prove that, I'm going to try to recreate my exact Shopify website build for my 6-figure a month brands in minutes. As you can see right here, this store is making well over $2 a visitor, and my second brand is also doing over $2 a visitor, which are very high performing websites. You know, your boy knows how to cook. He's a little like Gordon Ramsay with the websites. I've been around for a minute, but if I can't create the exact Shopify settings and create a beautiful product page for the product in today's video in the next 60 minutes or less, I will give a random comment on this video $100. But if Papa E wins, then you have to leave a like, and I will release my editor from the dungeon in my home that he's been trapped in for years so that he can finally see his family. And boy, oh boy, we don't want that to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is currently 1:48 p.m. and we are starting our 1-hour timer starting right now. Okay, so this is a high stakes kitchen. We just got a brand new order for a general Shopify store. It needs all the apps, the product pages, the settings, everything on this order. So chop, let's get to it. So first step of business is we need to get a brand name. Now, using ChatGPT, I have a few different prompts that I like to use. You guys can copy and paste this up. Give me 10 business names that are similar to one-word names like Felka, Bleem, Aldis. Basically just one-word names that don't mean very much, that don't really have a connotation to a certain niche. So let's see if one of these stands out to us. So Valar, we got Aloan. I'm not liking any of these. All right, give me 20 more. And while we're doing this, I'm gonna have my headphones on and I'm gonna listen to either Billie Eilish or my ex saying that she'll love me forever. And I think that's gonna give us the motivation to get this done within 60 minutes. So let's see anything else. These are kind of long. Alaria and Valaria. I mean, I'm kind of liking this. So let's look up Alaria and see on GoDaddy if that's available on the .com. All right, so Alaria.com is technically used by someone, but they don't actually have a website. So we're going to avoid that one, and we're going to go to our next choice, which is Valoria. And let's see, Valoria.life. We got Valorda.com, which we're not going to do. Let me see if Valoria.store is available. $100,000. Yeah, I got a little bit of dough here and there, but for a domain, not at that level yet, but I do believe we can just do a Valoria.org or .other acronym and we should be perfectly fine. So let's stick with Valoria for now. Now, the next step from here is we need to get a logo done. Now, I already have a template in place on Canva. So Valoria, we'll type that out. That looks pretty decent. So there's a few fonts I like. As you can see here on the left, so we got Horizon Bold, Canvas Sans, Helvetica. Usually the one I use the most is Montserrat. And there's a really good one on Canva. If I go to Elements, if you look up Chef, the Chef font logo, let me see here, because they have a lot of different logo templates. So I'll have to find the specific one real quick. So let's actually go back. We're gonna go to logo design, and this one's not too bad too. Valoria, just straight up looks nice to me. And usually what you're gonna do with your logo is just keep it really simple, and you'll choose a serif style font. So you can also go to thefont.com and see multiple serif fonts. So if I was to do that real quick and just waste more time so that you guys can get close to earning $100 out of my hard-earned bank account, let's take a look. You can go to sans serif or serif right here in their basic, and then you can just choose whatever one stands out to you. So definitely up to you. I think for now we are perfectly fine with the one we just made. So let's go back here and we are going to download this without the background. So transparent background, download. Okay, cool. So now that we got that, the next step is we need to use my favorite part of this video, which is our buildyourstore.ai, because we have our name, we have the logo, we have the domain. So the next step is we actually need to build the Shopify store from scratch. And I believe the easiest way to do that is by far using Build Your Store AI, which I have just partnered with in the link down below, which will help you create a brand new Shopify store in minutes. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to build a brand new store with them in this video, which I absolutely love because it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you, where a lot of the setup and the settings take hours to do if you're going to do it from scratch, but this store does it in a few minutes. So let's do that right now. I'm going to put in my name and information. All right, so once you put in your information, we're going to choose our niche. We're going to do fashion and apparel because the product in today's video, which I have not revealed, is going to be this sweater right here, which I really love. I think it's a great design, has tons of order validation, and the margins are there. So let's do fashion and apparel. And then we'll choose this banner right here. We're going to update. So you just have to choose 2. And then as we scroll on down, here we go. You're going to get access to the $1 a month Shopify store plan, which is the best offer right now. So you're even saving money doing this, which I absolutely love. So let's click access Shopify. And yes, we are going to create our free account. So start free trial. We're going to skip all the questions because we don't actually need that. And then typically it's going to ask you for our address and a few other details, but we can do that a little bit later. And once we do that, we're going to go back to our Build Your Store AI, and we are going to grab this URL and then paste it over on Build Your Store. So once we do done like this, we need to link this to our Shopify store. So grab that at the top. We're going to click on save. and then we are going to do done. Okay. So now that we got that, usually the next steps from here is, we have to choose the plan and subscribe. So going back to Access Shopify, let's do that real quick. And let's choose the basic plan. So again, it's only gonna bill you $1 for today, so no biggie. And let's confirm and put our credit card in. All right, cool. So we got that done. Now to the next step. So set up the app on Shopify. This is gonna require a few different steps. So as you can see right here, allow custom app development. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to our settings. We need to go to apps and sales channels, and then we need to develop an app. I know I'm going really fast here, but it's for the sake of time, people. So if you can't catch up, then get out of the kitchen because it's too hot for you. But let's scroll on down. So basically, yes, create an app, label it build your store. So we're gonna grab that. And as we do that, create app. So create an app, build your store, boom, bada bing, configure admin API scopes, my mistake. But basically it's gonna ask you to check on all these different things, and it's gonna give you carpal tunnel by the end of it, but it is worth it, I swear. So let's turn these all on. God, it's never ending. It's like an ancient Asian scroll. Okay, cool. So from here we have our app, API credentials. We need to install app just like this. And from here, reveal the token, and we are going to grab that. We are going to paste it right here. Click on save. There we go, done. All right, cool. So from here, only a few final steps and we are ready to go. So customize my store, add a few products in there, and usually the final step is you have to create a subscription with AutoDS. And I absolutely love AutoDS. It's only about $30 a month, and it gives you access to a library of different products that you can add onto your store that are winners, so you can make money today. And it also has access to over 5 million suppliers across the world that can ship any product to any country within 1 to 5 business days. So if there's any product you like, you should 100% be getting a sourcing request on AutoDS to see if you can get a better quote than your current supplier. But right here, register to AutoDS below. Okay, cool. So let's do that. We're going to create a new account. Just choose the basic plan for now, try it out, see if you like it, and then we'll go to the next step. Now, access Shopify to publish store, unlock restrict access to visitors with password. Okay, cool. So that's pretty simple. We're going to scroll on down on the preferences page right here, restrict access. We're going to turn off, click on save. We're going to click done. And let's see what our final step is right here. Okay, access my store. Let's click on that. And there she is. She's looking nice. She's looking beautiful, very sexy. I like it. It is a really good start because it gives you a lot of the fundamental things. Now, we can customize this, but I personally want to doll it up a little bit more. All right, ladies and gents, we have about 15 minutes remaining and we need to do the grunt work, the down dirty. Nobody wants to do it, but once you do it once, it is good to go forever. Settings of your store. Now, the first thing I like to do personally is go to navigation, and I want to set up my different menus from scratch. So for main menu, I don't actually have the home because everyone knows you can just click the logo and you'll be perfectly fine to go back to the home page. So I like to do best sellers, and yeah, we can do all products for now. Then typically I'll do contact us and track your order. So we'll do contact us just like that, and then track your order. That's usually just going to be a link directly to an 11 track or some third-party tracking software. So for now, we're going to click the track order page just like that, and we are going to, oh crap, oh my God, I got to do it again. Not gonna lie, if Gordon Ramsay was watching this, he would absolutely scream at me for doing that. That's fucking wrong! But now, footer menu. This is where we put all our policy pages, but first we actually need to generate those. So if you go to settings, then typically we need to go down to our policies down here. We are going to generate all of these from scratch using a template. So I'm gonna grab this, return and refund policy. Let's publish. I also need to move over. All right, so going over here to pages, we got return policy. We got a few different pages already there, which is nice, but we're going to put in our refund policy. Now, typically these policies are going to have different templates and placeholders that you actually have to fill out, but for the sake of time, I don't really believe we can. So we got privacy policy right here. Nice. Now I want to make sure that's already updated on the pages as well. Privacy policy, it is not. So we are going to have to move all this over as well. Bada bing, bada boom. And then typically final policies, we go back down there. Terms of service, yes, you do need a terms of service, and I would say we are good to go. So we're going to copy that, publish, and go to our pages. I believe there was a terms of service pages already made, terms and conditions, yes, but nothing there. Okay, cool. So save. And then for our track your order page, I want to see what they have here already in the template. Do they have anything? No. All right, so we're gonna have to get some custom code, which this is a Dobbins masterclass right here. They don't call me a wizard for nothing, people. Your boy has a little bit of HTML, a little bit of Python in him, but right here, basically any single customer that puts in their tracking number that has been updated will be able to see where their order is currently at. So I would say those are the main pages that I wanted to get in. So we got track order, that's looking really good. Let me go back to navigation, and we need to go to our footer menu, get all these different things. So we can keep the search. I have no problem with that. but let's go to pages and we're just gonna put in, privacy, refund, terms of service, because when you're advertising on TikTok or Facebook, they actually will check to see if you have these pages. And if you don't, they're not going to approve your ad. So make sure you have this set up. It is a necessary step. And we are gonna do that just like that. I would say we're only missing a few other pages, which is a cancel order policy, which I do a cancel order policy of within 30 minutes, someone can cancel their order. So again, that's up to you. You can have different rules. That's typically though the industry standard. All right, quick timeout. I know you're enjoying today's video, but if you are looking for the fastest way to shortcut the learning curve of dropshipping and scale your dropshipping brand from 0 to $1 grand a day in the next 90 days, especially if you've been doing this for a few weeks, months, or years, and you're still losing money, then you need to have a one-on-one coach. So thankfully, we have a few spots open if you want to work with my team and I one-on-one so that we can help you choose the right products instead of wasting time and money on the wrong products, and also just give you our winning product page templates that have generated over 7 figures in sales and teach you how to create irresistible offers for all the products that you're going to be selling. And finally, we're going to teach you how to create winning ads for any product that you sell so that you know how to make a product into a winner rather than praying that your next test is going to be a winner. We also offer 6 calls a week plus 24/7 messaging with a dedicated one-on-one coach so that you get all the accountability and support you're ever going to need to scale from 0 to $1 grand a day, like our students Matt, Tim, and so many others that have scaled from 0 to 5, 10 grand days. And on top of all that, we do have a guarantee where if you don't hit $1 grand a day in the next 90 days, then we will keep coaching you for free until you do. So if you're interested in getting started, then I would recommend booking a call down below with our team to see if we're the right fit to help you scale. And then the final page, I want to have a general page for shipping times. So we're going to do shipping times, and these 2 pages are also going to be added to our footer. So let's go back, navigation. We got to be fast, people. We got to be fast, sharp. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. We are good on the menus. We are good on the pages. That is a big step. Now, next one, we've already got our plan in here, but we need to go to our payments and set those up for credit card processing. And I do like to have PayPal, despite all the haters who get constantly banned and also get enormous holds, which I can understand why you would have some reservations toward it. But for me personally, I'm a good boy. I haven't sold any crap products. I haven't sold any illegal dupes. So I don't really have any problems with it. All right, so I'm running my store as an individual. We're gonna put in all my information that my editor will use to blackmail me later if I don't release them from my dungeon, and let's put that in. All right, cool. So we did the Shopify payments setup right there. Now we need to do our PayPal setup, which just usually asks to log into your PayPal business account. So make sure you do create a PayPal business account. Bada bing, bada boom. We got our payments set up and ready to go. Awesome. So from here, we need to go back and we need to do checkout settings. So let's see what the default ones are. Phone number, email, that's perfectly fine. Show a link, that's totally fine. Only do last name, yes. Don't include, that's totally fine as well. Pre-select this. SMS also I want turned on. Show tipping, of course. Always have the iPad ready to go for more tipping. Now, another thing I do want to do is go to preferences, and at the bottom when it comes to the spam protections, I have seen this glitch out when people check out and prevent them from actually buying. So we want to make sure these are actually disabled. All right, let's go back to our shipping. So this is really one of the final steps we have to do here. So for general, I like to usually just have one big shipping zone. So obviously this one has United States and this one has a lot of other countries international. I just like to bundle them together. I don't see the point in having them separate personally. So let's just do one big zone and have all the main countries you're going to be advertising to. So for me, this is going to be the US, this is going to be Canada, this is going to be Australia, all the big boys. Let's just double check that they're in here. UK, and do we have them in? Awesome. Okay, cool. So now that we have those in there, next step for me, I'm going to edit this rate. I don't like to do any of this. It's just a bunch of nonsense to me. So we are going to first have 2 options, free shipping and then priority insured shipping, where we can charge more, and we'll do a little bit of selling to be able to do that. So it says right here, use a flat rate, shipping rate. We're going to do custom rate name is just going to be free shipping. And if you want to, you can add in parentheses how long it'll usually take. So you could do 7 to 15 business days, just so that lowers the amount of friction and gives people the actual information on how long it takes so they don't drop off. Now, next option, priority insured shipping. I want you guys to copy this because this will make you so much money and you don't actually do anything extra. You basically are just saying that, hey, choose this option so you get insurance in case anything happens to your order and you will get refunded that full amount. But either way, if someone chooses free or this option, you're going to do that, because if someone doesn't receive their order, be a good business person, actually have some morals and ethics, and make sure you're treating your customers right. And then you can abuse your editors or your staff or the people you work with instead. So let's go here. And when it comes to pricing, I typically will do about 10 to 20% what the price of my main hero product is. So in this instance, I'm going to be charging around 40 to 50 bucks for this sweater. So I would say a reasonable cost for this would be $4.99 to $5.99. But this is something we will split test when we are doing different offer structures, because you can do a low upfront price. Let's say $30 for that sweater, but then charge $14, $15 for shipping, and people will pay that amount because again, they've already gotten to that final step and it's like, okay, sure, it's a lot for shipping, but still, it's a pretty good deal. All right, so let's get into taxes a little bit. Now, for me personally, I'm a US citizen. I live in Florida. I have Nexus here, which means basically anyone from Florida that purchases from my store, I have to charge sales tax too. But when it comes to other areas, not so much. So obviously, look up the tax code for your specific country, for your specific state, and then make sure to charge sales tax in that region. Now, quick pause, because if you're more on a budget but still want to learn my best strategies and tools for scaling up my own dropshipping stores, then I would recommend my Bold Ecom Discord, which for $99 a month will not only give you a step-by-step course that will teach you everything you need to know to go from 0 to 1 grand a day, including how I find winning products, the tools that I use, Jungle Scout, Manea, PP ads. Those all cost over $750 a month, but you will get access to them by joining this program, and also get my product page templates, my ad templates that you can copy and paste to test any product and make sales today with. Now, along with all those amazing perks, we do 2 group calls every single week where I'll answer your questions, review your website, review your ads personally, one-on-one, like you have me as your own coach for only $99 a month. Honestly, it is just amazing the amount of value you get. And our other group call is with my coach Antonio, who will do product research live with you so you can see exactly what products we love and what products you should never be testing. And on top of all those amazing things you can see here, we are constantly updating this with new ads that are currently winning so you can get inspiration, new winning products that you can currently test and scale with today, and so many more amazing benefits, all for only $99 a month. So if you're interested, click the link in my description. So right here, I'm going to do collect sales tax, and we're gonna do that in Florida, just like that. And for now, that'll be perfectly fine. I don't really need to do anything else. All right, so let's go to domains, and we are gonna click buy new domain from here, and I'm gonna do Valoria, and let's just see what options are available right now, because I like to do it through Shopify because it's just the easiest setup process. Very, very frictionless, and right here it's loading, taking some time. We're on a crunch here, Shopify, geez Louise. All right, so Valoria, there's a lot of different acronyms you can do. Valoria.store, I could do myvaloria.store. It doesn't sound as good though. Let's do maybe Valoria.us. Well, none of these are actually working, so I'm just gonna add the acronym my before that, and we'll do myvaloria.com, which looks crazy, but yeah, right there, I would just buy this for $15, connect to this store, and we'd be good to go. All right, guys, we are on a crunch. We have 30 minutes left. We need to download the key apps to our store, and I'm not gonna have all 20 to 30 that I usually have, but the key ones that I have to live and die by is we need a review app. We need LAI 100%. Now, I typically am gonna need a sticky add to cart app as well. We might also need an offer app like a Kaching. I think for this product, we are gonna do some sort of bundle deal. So let's go back. We're gonna add Kaching, and I will just real quick download all of these, and then I'll show you which ones we go with. All right, so we're gonna grab the AliExpress URL of our product. We're gonna head on over to AutoDS, paste this, and then we're going to just click publish to store. So let's start turning on all of our apps so that it actually shows up on our theme. Now, the first app I want to install is Bucks, which is a free currency converting app, which basically, based on the IP of a certain user, will convert the native currency of the store to wherever they are from. So if someone from Australia lands on my website, that means it will convert the currency from USD to AUD, Europe to euros. Very simple. So right here, it's fairly simple. We need to copy this and go to our settings in the HTML with currency. We need to add this little bit of code. So going on down here to store currency, let's do change currency formatting. And as you can see right here, HTML with currency, we are going to add this little snippet. We're gonna do the same thing with HTML without currency, and we are good to go on that step, and then enable the app. Let's do that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So first app is ready to go. We don't have much time, people. Now, because clothing is all about having high quality images, great offer, social proof, and a size chart, I'm going to right click on this main image from my supplier here, and then search AliExpress by image to find other suppliers. And I'm also gonna look on Temu as well to get some more high quality images for my product. Now from here, I've gathered about 7 different images, which I really like, and I would say they're all pretty solid. And the final step I want to do with Canva is do the image upscaler tool, which you can 2x it to make sure every image is clear, crisp, and is at a Dobbins quality standard. Alrighty, so let's start customizing this listing a little bit. Now, I would say it is a vintage USA. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can describe this. A vintage USA sweater, that would be the basic, but it has a feel to it. So in terms of the actual design, so knitwear. Okay, so we can do vintage USA knitwear sweater. I'm actually going to change this to knitted pullover since it is a bit of a pullover and it's one of the keywords right here. Okay, cool. So that's going to be our name for now. I usually like to have branded product names if I'm selling a problem solving product, but when it comes to clothing, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either do the main keywords, or usually we'll choose a human's name. So I could say this is the Grace pullover sweater, but obviously it's pretty big USA design. So I'm going to make sure to include that keyword. But if it was just a random article of clothing, usually you're going to do a woman's name. All right, I'm going to delete all these pictures because we got all of our beautiful images now ready to go through Canva and the image upscale tool. So let's grab all those. We are going to open them just like that. I'm going to select these a little bit later. And then the final thing I have to do is I do need to create a size chart. So if we go to size chart templates, I need to grab over all the measurements from the AliExpress listing. So if we go specifically, typically this is in specifications. No, it is not. No dice. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of digging through these images. And do they have one that we can use? All right, here we go. So we got size info on medium, large, XL. So I'm just gonna convert all of these over and we'll make a nice little size chart. All right, so I grabbed this image from my supplier and then I moved it on over to our size chart. I think this looks pretty nice. So medium, large, XL, all size in inches. We got this little badge right here. I'm gonna make it a tad bigger just so people can see that. But I think it does do a lot of the explaining. I do wanna also add my logo though real quick. And bada bing, bada boom, she's looking sexy. All right, cool. So that's our size chart ready to go. Honestly, didn't take much time because there's some great Canva templates. Okay, so let's see how this is looking so far. Not my personal favorite preference for a theme, so I'm gonna swap out the theme. Let me see how much time we even have left to do all that. That's gonna be pretty crazy because we have to do a homepage design too. And oh my goodness, 15 minutes, people. It is time to go Super Saiyan mode. All right, I'm gonna shorten up all of this because none of this is really necessary, and I really just think this is it. So specs, polyester, knitted. I'm gonna also throw in the size chart into the description so people can see that, and then that handles that objection in case they don't actually go through all the images, which does happen. So just like that, clicked on save, we got our images. Need to go to our variants. So navy, they spelled white wrong. I mean, hey, I remember how hard third grade spelling was, but let's go through here. Medium, large, XL, extra, extra large. Cool, cool, cool. Save that. Then we need to do our pricing. So this product's costing us about $18 all in. We'd ideally want to be selling this for 3X, so about $54. I'm going to go slightly below that to $49. Now this is where we want to split test different offer structures. So we can do $49 plus free shipping. We can do $39 plus $10 shipping. I believe that's what I want to personally do. So we're going to go over to columns, compare price. And for this first one, we'll do $49.99. Drag that on down. And then to compare at price, we'll do something respectable, $69.99. We're not going to go too crazy with it. But you guys already knew what I was going to do. And we are going to add Shrine to this puppy because that is by far my favorite theme at the moment. You can easily create high converting product pages in minutes with that. And we're going to need that because we only have a few minutes. Now, while that's loading in the background, we need to go to our other apps and install this. So Zorix, as you saw in this preview, yeah, it's looking kind of nasty, not gonna lie. But we're gonna enable this, which I believe it already is enabled because we see it right there. And then we're gonna go to the next steps of actually customizing it, which yes, it is here. So let's go over to settings on the left side and let's see what we got. Show after 5% scroll, I'm gonna change that to 10%. This all looks good. You can customize it later. Bar color. Yeah, let me see that. So it's a weird blue. I'm not a big fan of blue. Let's just do either white or black. Keep it simple. And then in terms of this color, oh, that teal is disgusting. But bar text color, we're gonna do black. Button color, yeah, this is where we need to choose our accent color because usually most brands do black, white, and then a main color. For me, I like to do kind of a beige tan skin on most of my stores. So I'm gonna grab the color code for that real quick and we'll come back. So using this Chrome extension called Color Pick Eyedropper, I'm able to get the color code from any website that I would want to steal from, like an absolute spy. And then we're gonna go back here to button color, do that. And then we are gonna turn this text color to white, and I have to do the little hashtag beforehand. So let's do that. Nice, nice, nice. No shake, definitely don't want any shake animations. I think that is incredibly cringe. And click on save, and I think we are good to go with Zorix. Now, next app, we don't have much time, people. Flash Page Speed Optimizer. This is just to make sure our website loads as fast as possible because for every additional second, over 3 seconds it takes for someone to load to your website, that is going to lower your conversion rate. So I just wanna have this installed. It only takes a few button clicks. It does this all in the background, which is great. So we're gonna do don't show this again. We're gonna click on enable and we're gonna click on optimize images just like that. So it's gonna optimize every single image that is right now on our website, which is great. So again, gonna have that operating in the background because we gotta move fast, people. We gotta move fast. So what else is ready for this order? Ka-ching. Yes, we do need to do a ka-ching volume discount play for this product. So let's do that. We're We're gonna go to our monthly, start 14-day free trial. You're not gonna trick me into signing up to no year-long contract. What are you, my ex-wife? All right, so we're gonna do bundle and save. This looks really good. I can't do too many customizations because we're just running out of time, frankly. But we see here, so buy 2, you save 10%. I'm gonna do, you just save 15% instead, and then 20% for 3 is totally fine by me. So we're gonna just click on publish. We can't do much else. I mean, we may be able to customize if we have time, but we need to design a homepage and a product page, which is, oh my God, I am stressing out. This is going to be a very, very tough mission. Mission impossible. If there's only one man that could do it though, you already know who it is. All right, so for themes, we're gonna use the Dawn theme, which is completely free for anyone to use. And now we need to customize this puppy in a few minutes. Now, in terms of banner, we really just need anything that's clothing related. We could honestly just choose our first product image if we wanted to, but I'm not gonna be that guy. All right, so we got this image real quick. And then in terms of this banner, browse our latest products, I would just say welcome to whatever the store name is. And then for shop all, I'm not a big fan, so we're gonna do welcome to store name, which I already forgot our store name. I'm gonna be honest, people, I'm terrible. I'm the same way with girls I meet at bars. So I think it was Valoria, something along those lines. And then shop all, we're not gonna have the outline because I'm not a big fan of the outline, and we're gonna just do that right there. Okay, cool. So now in terms of the headers, so announcement bar, we do have one at the top, which I usually like to customize that by having some urgency. So we can do, in this case, I think it's a 25% off sale, ends at midnight, exclamation. So have some urgency there. Jesus Christ, we're running out of time. We need to do a hot dog format version of our logo too for the mobile. So, okay, baby, we need to get this going, get this going, get this going. Come on, people. Okay, so grab that, bada bing, stretch that puppy on out. She's looking good. Okay, cool. So we are going to download. I know it's not the most high quality image. We can always upscale that a little bit later. And where are we? Where are we? Which tab? God, there's 5,000 tabs going on. But as we can see right here, so if we scroll on down, color scheme, that looks perfectly fine. But we need to customize our logo. So going over to settings and logo, we are going to drop that puppy on in. Just like that. We're not panicking. We're not freaking out. We've been here before, people. Pressure makes diamonds. Okay, cool. So in terms of logo width, let's make that much bigger because that is super, super tiny. You do like 210. See how that looks on mobile too, because that's where it really matters. I mean, it doesn't matter to me too much. Okay, so 300 width, that's kind of the biggest it's going to be for now. I could always customize that a little later. I think that actually looks really nice on desktop though. All right, cool. So now that we have that homepage design, keep it super, super simple. We don't need a lot here. I usually just have, my best sellers. I might have some icons, but really it's just, I don't put too much emphasis on the homepage because it really doesn't matter. So we could just do a little featured product and then have our pullover sweater be that featured product. So just like that, let's choose her. She's looking nice, because really the whole point of a homepage is to get people to go to your product page. So in terms of this would be an option to actually buy it from this page. I don't like all these customizations, if I'm being completely honest. So I would get rid of variant picker. I'd get rid of the buy buttons. I'd get rid of the share icon, quantity selector. Just say like here, go to view full details for this product, like that. Obviously it's up to you how you want to customize it. Text above, you don't need that text either. Now if I was to add one more final section, I'd either have some icons here of money back guarantee, the returns, something along those lines, or I would highlight some quotes from our customers that we would want to highlight. Now unfortunately, we really don't have that much time remaining. In fact, I mean, I'm just going to double check here because we need to whip up a product page in the next 3 minutes, which is going to be physically impossible, but let's just see how far we can get with this in the meantime. So this is what the default product page looks like. Honestly, not that shabby whatsoever. So if we scroll on down, I like this. Variant picker looks good. Quantity selector, I want to get rid of that. Add to cart button, I like the black. Like the black on white looks good, if I'm being honest. In terms of description, keep the description block. Share, we don't need the share. We do need to add LAI reviews at the bottom just to import those. And then this is our footer. Footer looks terrible. So we're gonna have to add our menus to this. So let's just see real quick. Let's add a block, add a menu. Yes, we'll do our footer menu like that. And in terms of naming it quick links, we don't need to name it quick links. Let's do policies, just like that. And then subscribe to our emails. We don't need subscribe to our emails or this follow and shop thing. I want to make that black just to have a little bit of contrast going on. But I'd say realistically, we don't need to do too much extra here. We just need to add the LAI reviews. So in order to do that, let's add a block. We need to add apps, LAI reviews. We need to do our product review section, and we're going to drag that on down. We also will need the star icons right here. So going here, star ratings. Yes, people, we might be able to do this. Now, I would say really the final step is we need to add just 8 to 10 reviews real quick. I just need to go on Amazon, grab a similar product page, and we are good to go. And ladies and gents, we got 6 reviews in here of all 5-star reviews. Now, I could add more 100%, but we are in a time crunch. And I would say when it comes to reviews, it is more about quality over quantity. As long as you're handling the objections of the fast shipping, of the, in this case, material and sizing, then we are good to go. All right, it's looking good. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The timer has hit an hour. So let's see our progress. Did we build a brand new store from scratch that is ready to sell today? Can I sell on this product page? I mean, we got the name, we got our offer here, we got the variants looking good, add to cart button. Yeah, we should have customized that a little bit more if we had some time. We do have reviews. I understand we have no description, but I don't believe you really need that for a clothing product. We got our logo, we got our main menu, we got a little bit of urgency going on. It is very bare bones on the homepage. I cannot lie. Would I add 1 or 2 more sections? Yes. Will this work? Can I make sales on a store with this homepage? 100%. Now, going back to the apps, we have LAI installed, Kaching is installed, Flash installed, Zorix. When it comes to the apps, we installed LAI, we did Kaching, Flash, Zorix, we have Bucks, we have AutoDS, AB Convert is the only one we didn't get a chance to install, but that would have just been a nice to have thing of being able to split test the offer, as I mentioned earlier, doing $49.99 versus $39.99 to see which one would have converted better. Now, obviously, if I had an extra 5 to 10 minutes, we could have made the homepage look a little better and the product page have a few more details, but I truly believe this store 100% can make sales. Now, can it get to $1,000 a day? I truly believe we have all the things here on this product page to get people to buy and scale to that level. But it's going to be up to you guys in the comments down below. If you feel that this website is not good enough, but I will honor my word and give $100 to a random comment down below, which honestly, I don't even get that many comments because I'm past my prime. So if you do comment down below, high chance you're going to win that money. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to take a look at this video right here for my top 6 ad hooks that are currently working for my dropshipping ad creatives.